At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And, partner, I know so far, we're still in the first half, but he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Okay, so you won't be going undefeated against this challenge, but, hey, the good news, losses don't count against you, so give it another. So it's 1st and 10 for the Bears on offense as they get ready to go. Now a handoff inside. It's Peyton. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The Bears moving hastily in the hurry-up offense. Powers through it. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Chicago. Walter Payton, 51 yards. And they're able to strike first here on their opening drive.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
Thank you, Coach. We begin this challenge in the second quarter with less than 2 minutes remaining in the half. You're up by 2 scores. You've got the ball on your side of the field as we get set here on 2nd down. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Peyton up the middle. Loose inside the 30. And he gets this all the way down to the Patriots' 8. And they're going to speed things up here. Now a give, it's Peyton. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Walter Payton with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bears will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Hey, folks, I'm your host, the coach. It's game time. It's Ultimate Team. It doesn't get any better than this. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
They'll try the right side here with Peyton.
Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
Coach, thank you. We pick up this challenge in the 3rd quarter with less than 3 minutes left on the clock. You're only down 3 points, but you're in the red zone as we get set here 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 76 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the give, here comes Peyton. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Going to give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now a give. Here's Peyton running left. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. They'll run with a Hall of Famer, Peyton. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Walter Payton with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears have taken the lead. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
This challenge begins in the fourth quarter with less than 2 minutes to go in the ball game. You're up by 20, but your opponent has driven down to your 25, and it's first down. Under pressure, and down he goes. The second back at the 36. Now Jackson on second down. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA Sports. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
Coach, this challenge begins in the fourth quarter with less than 2 minutes to go in the ball game. You're ahead by 4. Your opponent has the ball on their side of the field. And it's 2nd and 2. To throw is Murray. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field. But that incompletion reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Now Murray's got to have this one. Able to find Ertz. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. For the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's 3rd down. Murray. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Not quite enough that time. Maybe just try a lower start difficult. And now the offense getting set. 1st and 10. Here's Murray. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. That's into the hands of Pascal. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenge.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, we jump into this challenge for the good stuff in the fourth quarter, and we're already at the 2-minute warning. You've got a 1-point lead. Your opponent has the football on their own 45-yard line. 2nd and long. Now Watson. Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with 3rd down coming up. To throw, Watson. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. Too far for a field goal. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. And he's brought down down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turn.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that fourth down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Counter play, here's Gibbs. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Another run for Gibbs here. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. Gibbs straight ahead. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Okay, break. The tackle made at the 44-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
To throw is RG3. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Griffin. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 3 quarters in the books. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he will get down here after a pretty good gain. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 2nd down, here's Gibbs. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now it's Griffin. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Gibbs. Here now, 2nd and goal. Gibbs again. And this time he's in for a Raven touchdown. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Well, this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Bears offense ready to get going again. This is 1st and 10. They'll start by running the option to the right. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. All eyes on Fields. And that's going to be incomplete.
I don't know if you need the big shot right there or not, because you've still got time to work some of the shorter stuff and try to get into field goal range. They did go for the big one there. It would have been nice, but it winds up incomplete.
Back to throw, Fields. And his pass incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
Here's Fields. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Here comes the Bears punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Griffin. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Griffin. He has Miller. Complete. Look at the big fella go. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line.
And what a letdown after a huge play. He's going to pull this in and then set sail for the end zone. And he nearly made it, too. But he's going to be tracked down just short of the goal line. So big play there that's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the... And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play. And off we go from Denver. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Bronco 80. Hey, check that. Ready?
They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 15 yards to start their first drive of the game.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too. Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Now it's Griffin. He finds his target, Beckham.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. They'll run again with Jackson. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
19 Tiger. Ready?
From the shotgun, Griffin. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
They go play action. Griffin. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Deion Sanders up to make the tackle. From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 9.
Cowboy 80.
On the give, here's Gibbs. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raven 1st down. Now Griffin. To the right side, here's Moore. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll run with Gibbs. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Again, it's Gibbs. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Ravens use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Broncos nothing. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Here's Griffin. It's caught by OBJ. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Play action. Now Griffin. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ravens 7, Broncos nothing.
Now a 3rd and 6. They go play action with Griffin. Steps away. And his early struggles continue. Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Tyreek Hill set to return it. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. And he returns this to the 22.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
To throw at the outset, here's Hurts. And that's out to the flat for Swift. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd down.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Hurts being chased out left. And it is caught. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Rush coming, and he's taken down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Back to play fake. Here's Hurts. And that's complete downfield to Cooks. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 27-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Kansas City.
Hey, Silver.
They go play action with Hurts. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
To the running game with Swift. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Hurts sets up to throw it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Got to get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that tough rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. RG3 going to bring the Ravens up 1st and 10 at their own 24.
79 Broncos.
Throwing to start the drive. Griffin. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
18 Rattler.
Play action. It's Griffin. That one's complete out to Michael Mayer. Look at the big man rumble. And all the way in for the Ravens. Touchdown. Michael Mayer, 64 yards. And the Ravens will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
First and 10, it's Swift. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
2nd and 5. Here's Hurts to throw. And going deep for Hill. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Throwing is Hurts. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Ravens are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line.
Well, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Chiefs' 45-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ravens 7, Chiefs nothing.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Mustang 19.
Off the play fake. Here's Griffin. Buying time was left. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. First down.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm. But he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
Hand off down to Gibbs. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Divine Diablo there to make the stop. Now 2nd and 5. Now they'll throw it with Griffin. There's Chris Olave. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Chris Olave, 37 yards. And the Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Play action. Here's Hurts. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. On 1st and 10, it's Griffin. They'll find Swift out of the backfield. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That one goes for 24 yards. They'll try to run with Gibbs. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Jahmyr Gibbs taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. What's good on the extra point? And it's now 21-0.
Talk about getting your ass kicked.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
21-0. Because I'm a hero.
He's tackled down inside the 20.
Hope we're all enjoying it so far.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this isn't a punting possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Now 2nd and 9.
63.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first half scores just like this one.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's letting it fly for Cooks.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
Snatched by the safety Ed Reed.
And the Ravens are going to get the football back at their own 17.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
Ed Reed's the best free safety ever.
Let's go now.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about...
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
So what a play there in the final minute of this first half. They get the interception. More importantly, their first points of the ball game.
Yeah, and that one play certainly changes the outlook, doesn't it? I mean, they're looking at going into the locker room, no points on the board, not playing well defensively, deflated, and now things may have changed for them.
And no, falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good. Well, still a half-plus to play, but it is a two-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
George Karlaftis, the man to bring him down.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
2nd and 10.
Dragon 60.
They go play action. Griffin. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs
With his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Ravens are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the two-point conversion.
7 Pirates.
Griffin will try and throw. It's complete, so unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Picked by Jeff Okudah.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game. And you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. Two hard-hitting blue-collar franchises, one of the better rivalries going. The Ravens and Steelers are underway. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hit 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Bronco 80.
First play, first throw coming for Vic. And that'll be complete to Finneran. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 66 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Here's Michael Vick. In the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Brandon Cooks. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead.
That appeared like any routine NFL quarterback, but it was Michael Vick from the pocket, throws a touchdown pass. I just think about the transformation throughout his career. From Atlanta, where he would take off and go at just about the drop of a hat and turn defenses into mush. And then by the end of his career in Philadelphia, where he completed passes like we just saw from the pocket, yet still had those great legs, when necessary, to help get him out of trouble.
They wasted no time showing how aggressive they're going to be in this game. They get the quick score, and then they go for 2, CD.
Surf's up, partner, and when surf's up, you ride the wave. They felt great about that quick drive, put it in the end zone. Why not go for 2? They felt comfortable with the play call that they had.
And the home crowd loves it. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
RG3 going to bring the Ravens up first and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
Now it's Griffin. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They go play action with Griffin. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense. It's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it with Griffin. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Now they'll change things up.
To throw again is Griffin. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is, that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Call it a gain of 7, and it gets them a new set of downs. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time, that's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Jesse Bates made the tackle from his safety spot.
Here's 2nd and 10.
To throw is RG3.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
And the Steelers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
That throw by Vic, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play, forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Cooks motions to the left.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now here's Vic.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Vic now from the 50. Looking deep downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
A 2nd down throw for Vic. Forced out to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
7 Pirates.
In motion left goes Cooks. On play action, Vic. That is caught. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
70 Rangers.
Again, it's Vic. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
19 Tiger. Warrior 70. Panther 11.
On second down, Vic again. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing, Vic. Dancing to his left. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score.
Let's go now. 60 Bobcats. 19 Lions.
Now receiver in motion left. Vic readies to throw. Touchdown! From 4 yards out. And the Steelers go up by 2 touchdowns.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. Yeah, perfect. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guy. Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. This fielded right at the goal line. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
It's tough enough to play defense anyway, but after a return like that, now your mindset has to change a little bit. Instead of going out and just getting settled in the first few plays, you have to be prepared for just about anything.
Here we go. Alert.
Wilson with a first down carry. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. give him a yard down to the 43.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
From the 43, here's a 2nd down and 9.
Griffin. That'll be caught by Rice. 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now Griffin.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by the freak, Javon Curse.
And the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 9-yard line.
Here's Griffin.
There's Chris Olave.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, and what a terrific play, holding him to no gain.
And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed out hard there. He was ready for that running play. This is 2nd and 8. They'll go again with Gibbs.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
2 yards on the 1st down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the 2nd down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Now it's Griffin. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
Griffin.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. So a big play there on 4th, and now 1st and 10 at the 30. Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
On second down, Griffin. He's got it complete to Gibbs.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
This now a 3rd and 4.
Mustang 19.
Griffin. And that is incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Ravens strike first at 3's in. Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there. All the things that have gone on, and the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll run straight ahead with Wilson. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, helped their spot, and stacked him up.
Play action. Now Griffin under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him up what ought to be the final play on this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. A tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. There's Griffin to throw. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Las Vegas.
18 Cardinal.
Off the play fake. Here's Griffin. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Now Griffin. Under pressure, they got him again. Javon Curse in there to drop him at sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Well, remember, he had the interception earlier. Now he adds the sack. He's really making his presence felt out there.
Well, he is putting together a heck of a game. In fact, he's going to bump these plays to his highlight reel. Okay, so when he wants to show it off later on, look what I did out there, guys. And this offense, they've got to start paying him a little special attention. He's like a good basketball player, putting stats in every combo.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Two things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. He'll try and throw for it with Griffin. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Deshaun Elliott. And
Thank you.